Hey, lovely people, it's Keda. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought that was the battery thing. You know when the battery thing turns red? It's just the record. It's fine. Shh. I've been doing this for 11 years. I know what a camera screen looks like. It's okay. Hey, lovely people, it's Keda with Images by Papillon, a film and photo boutique based out of Houston, Texas. Today, let's talk about how I got started. When I graduated from grad school, I decided to purchase myself a camera as a graduation present. So I bought myself a Canon Rebel T7i. Y'all remember that? Yeah, there was no video on that. There was no... If you ever dared shoot at 1600 ISO, God bless your grainy soul. It was horrible. But anyway, that's how I started with the kit lens. It was fantastic. Then I upgraded to a nifty 50. Say what? It was great. Yeah, back then I had, how many kids did I have? It was just the two of y'all? Yeah, it was just the two. So back then I had 2 kids. So of course they were my guinea pigs at all times. It was fantastic. I don't know if they liked it. Well, Saya liked it. But then the page turned and the world crumbled around me. For anybody who's been married for any length of time, you know that things are not always peaches and herb. They're not always peaches and cream, right? So there was a time in my little marriage where things just flipped completely upside down and I had no words. I had nothing to say, or I didn't know how to say what I needed to say, and the camera provided my voice. That was the only way I could get anything out. So I, along with a friend of mine where I used to work, hi Elena, we embarked on a 365 project. So that was back in the day when Flickr was popping, and we attempted to take a picture a day and post it on Flickr, just to challenge ourselves and push ourselves. And we would give ourselves little themes. Sometimes it would be a free-for-all, and whenever it was a free-for-all, I found myself basically like crying in my pictures. That was my voice. That was the only way to let my emotions out. So why don't we stroll down memory lane and look at some of these first pictures that I took for my 365 project. Now, a lot of them are really indulgent because I was in my feelings. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I was in my feelings. That was how I was feeling. Others were fun and silly. Like, it just spoke to my emotions at the time and whatever I was feeling that day. So let's look and see. Ooh, this first one. No. What does it even say? What does that say? Oh, why won't you love me? Written in lipstick on my chest. Okay. Listen, I was going through, it was a very difficult time. But I remember taking that picture in the bathroom, and Saya walked in and she was like, why did you write on you? And I was like, oh, I'm just taking a picture. And she was like, oh, well, she might have been in pre-K or something, but she knew how to read, so she knew what it said. And she was like, well, I love you, mommy. And so she had me write, I love mommy on her arm in lipstick, and she wanted me to take a picture of her. And it was the sweetest thing ever. And it made me feel better. So thank you, Saya. Oh, moving on to the next. That's okay. Oh yeah, you were in kindergarten because that's baby Nico. Okay. So the next one was baby Nico. So Nico was fresh. So Nico, yeah, September 24, 2008. So Nico was 2 months. Oh, that's my 2-month-old Nico. That's my sunshine. He was so cute. He's still cute. And the next one, just me being pensive. And I remember Saya jumped in this one too. Yeah, so look, this was when you just shoot to shoot, and sometimes you have a clue what you're doing, and other times you don't. I don't know. Oh my goodness, the face next to the next to the piano keys. I fancied myself being artistic, and I got all excited. I was like, oh my God, you can see the keys in my eyes. Okay, so yeah, so this next one, it was a rough day. It was a tearful day, and you know, throw some glasses on and cover the tears up, and you keep it pushing because you got stuff to do, right? Oh, day 7 with the lovely use of a texture overlay. That was the first time I'd ever done that in Photoshop. And why all my pictures were orange, I don't know. I don't know why it was orange. It was a vibe. Why was orange in that picture? Okay, and then the next one, upside down and backwards, because I felt like my marriage was upside down and backwards. Nothing made sense, and I was struggling. And you see the obnoxious use of texture again, and the ghosting around my finger. But hey, day number 9, me in the vacant side. Y'all can guess why it's titled that. And again, I'm orangish yellow. I don't know. Somebody talk to your girl about color grading and whatnot. Oh, my JCPenney studio backdrops where I had the velour blanket draped over the let me get it together. I had the velour blanket, it's red actually. I had it draped over the bed, the headboard of the bed, and I decided to be artistic and creative and turn it brown. Y'all like my Photoshop skills back in 2008? Amen. Yes, and another use of textures. Music was my refuge. It used to be. Music used to be my refuge. I need to find that again. People like this one. I got a lot of feedback on this. Put on a happy face. I don't know why my one eye looks so dead. There's no catch light in that eye, so it looks like a dead eye on the one side. But yeah. Sometimes, you know, you're walking around, and people still do this when you don't have a smile on your face. You're like, smile. Well, why? You did tell me a joke. Like, you didn't brighten my day at all. You want me to smile? Make me smile. Anyway, stop telling people to smile. It's annoying. Oh, day 13. These boots were made for walk. First of all, I love those boots. I don't know what happened to those boots. But that was when I decided I was gonna go. So, these boots were made for walking. Ooh wee. I don't know, with the gaussian blur and the orange face again. It's fantastic. Oh my goodness, I saw you then and loved you deeply. I see you now and pray for love's return. Look, I'm not even gonna apologize for my sappy self because I'm still her. It just was what it was, you know? It's okay. What else do we have? Oh, my slippers. You remember these? My tiger slippers. I remember my sister bought me those when I was at Mizzou. So that was just a silly day. Sometimes you gotta be silly, you know? Oh, one of those days. Yeah, I don't even want to think too hard about those. Oh, Mr. J. Oh, so even there was a Flickr group roulette. Great moments in family history. A place to share those moments that won't quite make the frame over the mantle. So I would participate in these little group challenges or whatever, just to give myself ideas of things to shoot. Because, you know, when you're trying to shoot a picture a day, it's difficult to come up with things that make sense. And you see that not all of mine made sense. But this one was a haiku, trepidation. I can see the light. It's just on the other side, but will I make it? Y'all like my haiku? Oh, so good. Oh, and that little baby Nico conversation. Anyway, I feel like I'm going on and on and on and on and on. But these are the types of things that I did in order to express the things that I was feeling when the emotions got to be too much. And, you know, there was no end in sight for the turmoil or the storm that was happening. Photography was my outlet. So, yeah, even now when I get stuck or I find myself concentrating too much on client work, I'll go back to something like the 365. I'll go back to something like that where I'm shooting just for myself and I'm challenging myself or trying to express something that's inside of me that's not necessarily for the approval of someone else, in order to kind of find myself again, or to I don't know, just give words to emotions that might not necessarily be communicated easily when speaking. So anyway, When's the last time you took a trip down memory lane? If you haven't, I suggest you do that. It's very interesting to look back and see how far you've come when you compare the work from the beginning to the work today. See how you've grown and how your technique has changed and how your voice has changed. And I'm sure it has, according to your circumstances or the times that you're living in or the things that you're experiencing in your own personal life. So I hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane. Don't laugh too hard. And if you did laugh that hard, don't let me know about it. Keep it to yourself. That'll be great. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope the sun was shining on you. And even if you couldn't see the sun, I hope you felt it in your soul. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a little comment. Tell me what your favorite photo was from my little walk down memory lane, or tell me how you got started in the comments. I would really love to know. And give me a like. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay then, bye. Oh no, and then here's the one. I had a bad day. So I put on the sunglasses. Oh no, I think you can't. The microphone fell. Did it? You heard it? It fell down. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Under my. Okay, better. Look, they can't see. It's fine.